Let's do this again, folks. We have the Fiesta Bowl, in which we are now in the playoff semifinal of the UCFL Season 1 playoffs. We have the Texas A&M Aggies going against the number 6 seed Gators. These two teams having a rematch here as they faced each other earlier in the season, in which Florida looking for revenge. Texas A&M trying to get their way into the national championship with this win. Again, this is the Fiesta Bowl presented by PlayStation. Hello, I'm your host VJ, and I'll be commentating this game. Yeah, I will post my streams. And this will be a fun matchup. I mean, seriously, these two teams coming into this game with a lot of talent. Texas A&M, they have all the talent they need, and they just have all the players. I mean, if you really look at it, they come into the game as the winning team. They've been dominant this season ever since they were 2-2. And on the Gators side, they come into these playoffs, the number 6 seed, playing the number 3 seed LSU, in which they pull off an upset in the playoffs, defeating LSU by about 30 points, which brought them into this game. Again, these two teams faced each other earlier in the season, in which Texas A&M won the game, as Florida actually got down the field on their last drive, in which they did not execute because they did not have a kicker, after hearing from many interviews by many of the Florida players after that game. I mean, as it looks like they would have really won that game if it weren't for horrible play calling. So, yeah, we are set for this one. That is your pregame report, and we'll be right back as we will start the coin toss shortly as both teams warm up. Stick around. Or if you guys are questioning, I'm back just to fix the screen for the ones who can barely see the scoreboard. So please excuse me as I just try and. All right, there we go. All right, is that good? I hope so. Let's have it in the middle. Hold on. Yeah, right here is good. Okay. All right, back to commercial break. We're gonna shot this man Star Wars. And Star Wars, I muted you, so like that's why like you're trying to talk to me, bro. Like that's literally the reason why. Bro, I found these fired, bro. Star Wars. I found these like fired tents, bro. Like for Miami, bro, and like it's kind of sad though because it was like in this other league, it's like these black jerseys, but bro, it's kind of sad, bro, because we're supposed to be wearing black jerseys in Natty, right? This man won't send me the temps because he wants to be protected of them because like it's custom made temps. So he really don't want anyone else, which is kind of weird. You know, I'm lucky. I might buy him, bro. I might buy him. I just might go and buy the temps. Tripper, I can still hear you in chat. Who's doing the coin toss? Is it a guest? Intros. Oh yeah. You're right. Just teleport them to their locker room. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. What are you doing? Why are they saying no? Bro, don't. Bro, that's a spam. That's a spam, dude. What are they talking about? Bro, Trooper, force them, bro. Force them, cause for the production team, bro, we're trying to actually see this, bro. All right, force them, bro. Force them. Plus, it looks cooler. It just looks cooler. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God, bro. We're really not. Why don't, dude? You're so weird. Why don't they want to do intros? Where's Florida at? But Florida's in their locker room, bro. Force Aggie, bro. If Florida's in their locker room, just force Aggies to do it, bro. Thank you, bro. All right, if you're about to start it, then I'm a. Why don't they want to do intros? That's so weird. I didn't even know my mic was on. All right, well, actually, hold on, let me get into this. Actually, I don't think this is better. All right. Well, two of these teams are about to do their intros. As we wait here. The home team being Texas A&M, which they're wearing their alternate black jerseys, their blackout jerseys, that is. Wait for them. Oh, then. Oh, yikes, I was unmuted the whole time. Yeah, excuse me for my language. Texas A&M trying to face Miami once again as they beat them earlier in the season. As here they are, Texas A&M having something to prove this season. I mean, ever since, like I said, ever since that 2-2 record, they've been sharp on offense and defense. Quarterback Cody leading their offense and their defense led by, I have no idea. And Florida Gators, they have something to prove as they think they come to this game as the underdogs. And they like that trait. As last game, they were underdogs and they feel like they could have a shot at beating Texas A&M. So those are intros as we will now have the coin toss, in which for some reason no one can get rid of all this smoke randomly on the field. Okay, well, there you go. It's got rid of. This time the Fiesta Bowl is going to be hosted in Cleveland, Ohio. Strange location, but it's not a bad venue. As these two teams are going to try shaking hands. As you guys can see, we're getting a nice shot at this man, this man Monty. Florida gets a choice since they're the away team, which they called heads, I think. They called tails, in which I cannot see the coin. So they're gonna have to flip the coin off the Fiesta Bowl logo. In which it is tails. So Florida will win the toss. They choose to defer, in which they will be kicking off to Texas A&M. So A&M will start off with the ball first. Gators will receive the ball in the second half. And let's get this underway. Before this game starts, we're going to go ahead and look at these rankings, as this is not updated, but Miami beating North Carolina in the Peach Bowl last night, 36-16, I think. No, 36-22, in which North Carolina's season ends in a heartbreaking way for them, as they fought at the end of the game, but just could not come back, as it was too late. Now, Texas A&M and Florida will be facing now. And let's see who will play Miami in the national championship. The final game here in the semifinal. It comes down all to this. My voice is kind of cracked or broken after yelling last night, because if you guys don't know, I own Miami, which I was yelling at my team a lot. So let's do this again. Game 2 of the playoff semifinal here in Cleveland, Ohio. Let's get this underway. This is the Fiesta Bowl. as they call the final warning for jerseys, in which we have a Gator player here with his jersey off, in which he finally gets it on. Waiting for the whistle to be blown. Looks like Texas A&M is set, as they have more than 10 on the field, as you can see by troopers. So the whistle's blown here, and now we just wait for the kick. Number 2 seed Texas A&M Aggies going against the number 6 seed Florida Gators. As the ball is going to be taken out of the end zone, and that's going to be touchback, which will set Texas A&M at their 25-yard line. I'm trying to fix my camera here. Apparently I'm having issues. All right, there we go. So quarterback Cody trying to lead his team to the national championship. He's been sharp this season for Texas A&M. I mean, he hasn't really thrown much bad throws. As the last time Texas A&M played, they absolutely obliterated North Carolina in I think a 40-point blowout. I think it was 48-0. Yeah, that's what it was. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 here to start off this game. Waiting for the snap here, as the center is going to hand it off to another center. So it's going to be reblown. And we're still waiting for the snap here in this game. So Texas A&M center not set in this game, as he had to refresh himself. I don't think he was prepared. And he finally gets his jersey on. So whistle's blown here. As we wait for the ball to be snapping, which it will be snapped. As Cody drops back, throwing it towards the left side. It's going to be picked off. False start on the offense, which is dead. So that will not count. First throw. Cody throwing a pick. That is shocking. Not expected from Cody. But it won't count either way. So Texas A&M may have actually wanted that false start. Lucky for them, as they get a break on that. I'll need to fix the stream call. As the ball's going to be snapped here. 1st and 15, which is dead again. So that might be another false start on Texas A&M. Let's see what the call is here. Still waiting to see in which, it's a C-1, so that'll back them up by 5, in which they will start the drive costly as they move back 10 yards, in which that'll give them a 2nd and 20. So 2 flags to start the game for Texas A&M. Not good here. So we wait for the whistle to be blown, as refs are still trying to manage the game by getting Florida's players to get their jerseys on. So the whistle's going to be blown. Aggies just need to avoid these flags here. They're going to try and have great field position, as the ball's going to be snapped. Dropping back as the quarterback. Rolling right. He's out trying to receive pressure in his own end. So he's going to throw it towards the middle. It's going to be caught. Trying to jump the route is the DB, in which he doesn't jump it. The receiver, I love ops, gets tackled all the way at the 21-yard line. So risky throw there, but his receiver bailing out Cody. That gives him a 3rd and 14. Again, Texas A&M start not the drive they wanted to start this game off. So they're going to need a first down here. As it's going to be whistled. Ball's going to be snapped. Rolling left off the snap is the quarterback, Cody, as he drops back. Scans the field. As a receiver towards the right sideline. Doesn't choose to throw there. As he's now receiving pressure. All the way tackled inside the end zone. That might be a safety. We're waiting for the call. Pressure just came in. His O-line not able to get the D-line away, in which they call it clean. And it's going to be called a safety. Florida Gators will receive the ball with 2 points. That is the start they wanted. Their defense in this game putting pressure on Texas A&M. So what a turn of events here. Florida has not lost their motivation, as it looks like any opponent that stands in their way, they will set the battle. So a horrible start for Texas A&M, but great start for Florida, exactly what they needed. This dominant Texas A&M offense not having the pass protection to even be dominant in this game, as the ball is going to be kicked off. And it's going to be kicked out of the end zone for a touchback. So Florida will start the ball at their 25. So their quarterback, Gio, comes into this game not doing well. Not doing too well in the LSU game, in which he finally started to make his connections late in the game, which gave him a huge lead, about a 30-point lead is how much they won that game by. So let's see if Gio can be sharp in this game, as he did in the second half, as the ball's going to be snapped, dropping back, as he receives pressure, he's going to be taken down all the way back inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Not how Florida wants to start out their drive. O-line in this game not able to hit their blocks. And, I mean, that's a clear tackle. I don't know why they're trying to even call it a lag sack. So that'll give them a 2nd and 21, all the way backed up at their 14. Gio is going to try and snap it. No offsides call. Ball is going to be snapped, rolling right, dropping back, as he has some pretty good pass protection. Not the one that's going to throw towards the left side. It's going to be caught. It's going to be right side. It's going to be TQ, as he's going to make a move, as he has a free lane, has no defenders in his way, as he gets a huge gain getting inside Texas A&M territory, all the way down at the 44-yard line, in which they get a huge gain off of that, opening up a huge play. So Florida will have the ball deep into A&M territory as the ball's going to be snapped. Rolling left to the quarterback. Gio drops back, looking towards the middle. He finds it towards the middle. It's going to be caught, but forcing out is the DB, in which that will cost them an incompletion, will give Florida a 2nd and 10. Great play to force the ball out by the Texas A&M DB. As it's now 3 minutes left in the quarter. Ball's going to be snapped, dropping back as Gio, having no amounts of pressure at all, as the O-line does not get that block on the left side. Gio's looking deep. He throws it towards the middle. It's going to be caught. Jumping it. This is receiver getting down inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. Florida threatening all the way into the red zone. That'll give him another 1st and 10. Looks like that was a risky throw there, but his receiver coming up with the catch. Gio not as accurate on that play. But again, his receiver making a hell of a catch. But brings them all the way into great field position. Watch the ball's going to be a line screen towards the left side. It's going to be caught by Yeti as he trucks the man, tries to get inside Jordan the marker, in which they're going to spot it over the marker. They say that's 2nd and inches. So he's just going to be marked short barely. Great play to get the A&M defense off guard. As this is going to be now called a first and goal as the running back trucks it up the middle. And we're going to wait for the call here. Will it be spotted into the end zone? Let's see. And they're going to say it's not blown, which they do call it a touchdown. Florida strikes quickly. They draw first play. Coming into their first drive with no amounts of problems, only on the first 2 plays as they got flags and they were sacked all the way back at their 12-yard line, or maybe 21, I have no idea, as they're going to try going for 2 here. So they already have 8 points, trying to see if they can get 10. That is how you want to start this game if you're Florida, as the ball's going to be snapped. Dropping back, rolling left to the quarterback as he scans the field, having no amounts of pressure at all as the D-line gets straight through him. He's still dropping back, scanning the field as he's way out of pressure now, stepping up. Looks like he saw someone but just did not want to risk it. Still scanning the field. He might have to toss this one as he's now starting to receive pressure. He's throwing it towards the middle. He's going to have to make a diving catch as he's going to be thrown low. Incomplete as it's going to be no good. So Florida's going to start off their drive with 8 points in this game. So Texas A&M will receive the ball back. Hopefully on their end, they could have no issues here to answer back. So Gators. Gio was looking sharp for the first 2 throws. As one of them, he threw a risky throw, which chucked it up his receiver, making a hell of a catch, getting them all the way to the 12-yard line, in which they threw a line screen getting short of the goal line. And they ran it up the middle for the score. So we now wait for the kickoff here as the whistle's blown. Waiting for the kick. Again, if I'm commentating very badly, excuse me for that. My voice is kind of broken right now as the ball's going to be kicked out of the own end zone for the touchback. 3 of returners missing it, trying to see if they can return it, which they won't be able to. So that'll set the Aggies up at the 25-yard line, gives them a 1st and 10. Cody, not the start he wanted to this game. So can A&M answer to Florida score? Let's see. As A&M tries to get set, they look like they have many players on the field. The ball's going to be kicked off and cleaned. So A&M trying to get players off. Which they might have to call a timeout here because none of them are set. In which it will be probably flagged back for a delay of game as the play clock comes to an end, in which I guess it'll be reset. So A&M having 11 on the field. And I think I just saw 2 walk off. As they now have 10. Ball's going to be snapped, dropping back. There is a flag on the field. Might be dead here. Texas A&M player may have ran on. As the ball's going to be thrown towards the right side. It's going to be picked off. Jumping the route is the Florida Gators DB, as it might be a free play here as we still have a late call. As it's going to be a 2-minute man on Texas A&M, so it's dead, and that will bring them back. Florida having 10 on the scoreboard for some reason. So the dead play will not give Florida the pick, in which it's going to be a 1st and 15 for Texas A&M. Unorganized is their team to start this game off. So we wait for the snap here as it's still not blown. Florida's defense so far looking sharp in this game. I mean, if those picks were not taken away from them, they would have had 4 or maybe 2. So the ball can be snapped there. Dropping back is Cody as he scans the field. Receiving pressure, throwing it towards the middle. Trying to look for his receiver as he does not come up with the catch. I'll give him a 3rd and 10. Excuse me, 2nd and 10. Shout out to Trooper and this league for making a pretty nice scoreboard for this game. And another cool scoreboard for the national championship. Now, I will not be streaming for the national championship at least, so this will be the last stream of the season for VRSN. Now, I'm pretty sure Griffey will be streaming it as he's also streaming the game in his network. So, if you guys want to go look at his, you guys can. As the ball's going to be Diaz to the running back, but he's going to be stopped short of the line of scrimmage as Florida reading that. Their defense all over the run there, and that'll give Texas A&M a 3rd and 16. I mean, dominant is Florida's defense. They really have something to prove. And the stadium might be laggy. I mean, I should not be getting 50 FPS as the ball's going to be snapped there. Excuse me for the free cam. There is a flag on the field. That's going to be a false start on Texas A&M, so that'll bring them back. Which is a dead play. So they will be at the 21-yard line. Excuse me, not the 21-yard line. The 14 to give them a 3rd and 21. So their second drive not going well here. They will need to have a huge play here if they're going to get this first down. They need 21 yards. Under 2 minutes left here in the quarter. As we wait for the snap here. Ball's going to be snapped, dropping back. Cody. He's now receiving pressure. He steps up in the pocket. D-line getting all over him as he gets out of it somehow. Throwing it towards the middle. Has a receiver. He's going to be caught. Just fitting it in as the DB cannot get to him. It's Yolt chucking him in, going all the way inside Gators territory at the 41-yard line. And that is exactly what the Aggies needed. So they get out of a huge scram all the way back inside their own 15. And Aggies, let's see if they can get something going in this game. Ball's going to be snapped quickly. There is a flag on the field right off of the snap. Might be a flag on A&M once again. It is. It's going to be a false start. Not watching the ball is probably one of A&M's players, which will give them a 1st and 15. So not organized here is Texas A&M. I mean, this is not useful from them. They're actually the team that has the less rate of flags in this league. As it seems like, I mean, there's not much flags from them. Their team is organized every single game, but this time, I think it might be the nerves of this game which is causing them to not be efficient here as we wait for the snap. Shotgun formation all the way back is Cody as the ball's going to be snapped. Dropping back is Cody as a hell of a block by the O-line as Cody rolls right, throwing it towards the right side. It's going to be caught by his receiver as he's going to get all the way down inside the 25 into the red zone. So there's 2 receivers wide open on the sideline, which sets him up all the way at the 23-yard line. Excuse me, 27. Actually, that is the 23. Oh, my God. Just between the hashes, 1st and 10. I'm not feeling it today, y'all. I'm really not feeling it today. I'm not feeling it today. Okay, so I can't read. Bro, the stream is so laggy. Trust me, I'll fix the stream, bro. I'll fix the stream. I might have to restart another stream at the halftime. Ball's gonna be snapped there, dropping back. It's Cody. He scans the field, looking for a wide open receiver as he throws it towards the right side. It's gonna be picked off. Diving for the interception is a DB. YPC red, and Florida will have another takeaway in this game. I mean, I don't think it was a bad throw. The receiver just missing it is Texas A&M. Cody fitted that one right in the bucket, but if his receiver will miss that, that will be an instant pick. So that sets up Florida at the 16-yard line. They will have 25 seconds to get on the board in this quarter as the quarterback rolls left, having no amounts of pressure. There's a flag on the play as the ball's going to be thrown short. The left sideline is going to be caught by Yeti. He makes a move, chucking people. He's still on his feet. He's trying to get towards the sidelines. He's going to be taken down all the way inside the 45-yard line. Let's see what the call is, as it will most likely be a free play. I guess there was no flag. So they will be all the way at the 46-yard line. Great way to start this drive as Florida looking sharp to start this game. I mean, their defense locking them up. Sure, they may have let up two huge gains. But, I mean, just costly here for Texas A&M to start it up, or just off as the quarterback, Gio, drops back. He scans the field, throwing it towards the left side. Hits a pull, buzz. It's going to be caught, but it's going to be forced out as a fumble. Scooped up. He's still on his feet. That's still a live ball. He might head his way into the end zone. Gators score. But we're going to wait to see what the call is on the field. The game rules it as a fumble. I don't know. It might be. As it's going to be under review. And as it's going to be under review, we're going to head on commercial here. Okay, yeah, James took the job by 30 in the last one. And my frames are dropping. Sheesh. As we wait for the call here, we're gonna head to commercial break. Well, not commercial break, but pretty much just a break. Stick around here. And we are back here in Cleveland, and it's gonna be ruled incomplete. So Gators will not score on that play, which that should be a 2nd and 10. As the quarterback steps to the pocket, he's not going to be taken down. That might be a hitbox, which it will. Let's see where they spot it. In which he's going to gain at least 1 yard on the carry off of that hitbox. So that's going to give him a 2nd and 9, which it should be 3rd, because if it was incomplete, that'd be a loss of down. So the ball is going to be snapped. Well, not yet. I tried to predict it. So it's going to be snapped. It's going to be launch towards the left side. It's going to be taught by TQ. Too cold as he's going to make the gains. It's going to be get knocked down short of the marker, which gives him a 3rd and 1. As that's going to be the end of the quarter here. Florida up by 10 to end this quarter. Threatening on this drive. As the whistle's going to be blown here. Ball's going to be Diaz for the running back. He's going to truck up the middle. He still makes a move, and he's going to be taken down all the way inside the 40, getting down to the 35-yard line. So that'll give him a 1st and 10. Florida, just no problems on offense at all. Playing fast and efficient offense coming into this game. Trying to get Texas A&M off sides by the jump, in which they don't. As the ball's going to be snapped. Dropping back, scanning the field. Still looking as the quarterback. He has a receiver towards the middle as he does see him, which is going to be caught. Not getting on into the linebackers as he tries to make a move. It's going to be lateral towards the right side. So that'll be moved down at the 19-yard line. What was he doing there? It looked like there he's as if he had a chance to score, in which he doesn't. Was it supposed to be a lateral? I have no idea. And they're going to be moved up for some reason. Why is that a 1st and 5? They were not all the way up here. No idea what's going on. I might take a look back at the stream to see what really went down there. I mean, I have no idea what went down. And holy, the stream quality is horrible. As the ball's going to be thrown towards the right side, it's going to be incomplete as the ball is just thrown under his receiver. So that'll give him a 2nd and 10. Trying to lower my graphics. Maybe that'll probably help out the stream. I don't know. Hopefully it will. I think it might be metal in the background. As I downloaded it earlier today. Ball's going to be snapped. 2nd and 10 here for Florida. Rolling left right off the snap. There is a flag off of the play. She's off the snap, in which it's going to be a free play for Florida. They throw it towards the middle as a receiver. It's going to be caught. Touchdown, Gators. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Oh, and it's apparently called dead. So it's going to be too many men on Florida. So they will not get the touchdown. So that should bring them back. We still wait for the call here. I'm looking at the chats to see what y'all are seeing. Bro, there's 0 viewers. Oh my goodness. How many people are watching this man Griffey stream? So apparently they're not going to be moved back. They should be moved back 5 yards. If it was a flag on them. I have no idea what the call was. I'm wait to see in which it is going to be 2nd and 10. The ball's going to be snapped here. Whistle's blown, throwing towards the left side. Quickly, it's going to be caught. Getting inside the 5-yard line is too cold as he gives Florida a 1st and goal at the 3. Well, technically it would be at the 4, just between the hashes. 3 minutes left in the quarter. Florida just absolutely, again, having no problems on offense at all. Besides the flag, which brought them back. That's going to be trucked up the middle, in which Texas A&M gets on that, but not quickly enough as he gets them all the way down inside the 1-yard line. That gives them a 2nd and goal. Waiting for the ball to be clean here. Florida playing quickly. This is going to be blown here. Let me zoom out. Excuse me for that. Okay, so this ball is going to be apparently CG'd, so that'll be a replay of down. I'm glad that the stream is to 60 FPS, but I'm not glad that. Oh, actually, let me at least have it on 4 graphics. So whistle's going to be blown here. We wait for the snap. Ball is going to be snapped. Throwing it towards the right side. And apparently it's picked up, but dropped. I have no idea what happened on that play as the Gators quarterback just chucked it up. It looked like he's trying to throw a fade there, which he doesn't succeed on that. That should be a loss of down. Who knows what the refs will call it. I guess it'll be a redo. So it is going to be called a mag. Either way, we're going to redo the play. Oh, Griffey's ref? Okay. That makes sense. Ball's going to be stopped. Running up at the middle. It's QB draw and Gators cash in the pick with a touchdown on their first 2 possessions. They are threatening early, in which, once again in the second game, they are shocking this league. As the ref finally put a touchdown on the board. They're going to go for 2 to see if they can get up by 18. As for now, it's 16-0. I mean, man, these past few games this week, and these past few weeks have been shocking. Gators think they have a shot at getting revenge on Miami as they drop back, throwing it towards the right side. It's going to be caught. They get the 2-pointer. It's good. Gators get 18 points on their first 2 possessions. I mean, that is how you want to start this game. If you're playing Texas A&M, they need to get something going on offense here. If they're going to want to find their way back into this game. Gio not looking like his old self. He's looking fresh. Seems like he took his reps before this game. I mean, he's pretty accurate throwing for 1 touchdown. Well, actually not throwing for 1 touchdown. Just at least moving his team down the field as the ball is going to be kicked out of the end zone for a touchback. As the game says, he stepped out of bounds. So that's 6-6. I'm at the 25-yard line. Cody, I mean, on the second drive for Texas A&M, I mean, he didn't look bad. It's just that his receiver missed the ball, which gave Florida the diving catch for the interception. Let's see if Texas A&M can find something in this game. It's good to see the stream in high quality. Thank goodness, because I don't want to do y'all dirty. I don't even know why I'm saying y'all when it's like, oh, there's 1 person watching, which is me. McCoy. Oh, no, that's Wicked. Okay. I thought that was McCoy. All right. So, apparently, I think it's a timeout called by Texas A&M. It's going to be a 50-second timeout. So, while we're at it, we're going to take a look at the rankings again. Whoever wins this game, find their way to the national championship, will be facing Miami as Miami steal a spot. I mean, they look dominant in that North Carolina game with their quarterback Barry throwing over 3 touchdowns in that game, and Miami's defense looking dominant. It's just that they were not able to capitalize on the final seconds and the final minutes of that game. So whoever wins this game might want to take a look on that as we head back. As Texas A&M timeouts will end here. Really, I had another frame drop. Y'all definitely need to look into that. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Aggies. Hopefully on their side, they could not get any more flags to start their drives. No tight ends here. As the ball's going to be snapped, dropping back is Cody as he rolls to the left side. He scans the field as he has a receiver deep towards the left side. He's going to be thrown. It's going to be caught one-handing it, but being forced out. So that'll give Texas A&M a 2nd and 10 as he had a wide open receiver. Costly for Texas A&M. I mean, they had many catches that had been PBU'd. So as it looked like they're going to get a big gain in which the PBO will cause them not to. That's what's going to be blown here. We wait for the snap. This is going to be snap. Dropping back is Cody. He scans the field. Still looking. Pressure starts to seal in as he throws it deep to the left side. It's going to be caught on the comeback. Is his receiver. Makes a diving catch all the way at the 50-yard line. Just gets past it. Barely getting into Gators territory. As instead it's going to be marked just behind the 50. So they'll be at the 49. Inches away from the 50. That'll give him a 1st and 10. So Cody not looking bad on his 3rd possession. Let's wait for the whistle here. They bring it all the way down to 5 seconds on the play clock, in which they do get the snap ball. Dropping back is Cody. His O-line finally starting to do work, guys. He has a receiver deep towards the left side. He throws it. It's going to be caught. He's got it all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Texas A&M threatening, which sets him up at the 25. Well, you could say that's a 24. So they are looking accurate and efficient on this drive. No issues, no flags to bring them back and lose the momentum. What's going to be blown as it's now under 2 minutes later left in the quarter. And this half. We're going to wait for the snap here. As it is not snapped quickly enough as the play clock goes to 0 as it's going to be called a delay of game. Let's see what the refs think about that as the A&M center promotes that he could not snap the ball. So they will not be flagged back as the. Oh, well, apparently it will. So Texas A&M might have to change their alignment as they have one tight end now. So the ball's going to be snapped here. There is a flag on the field for maybe illegal formation. That's going to be a false start instead, which is going to be a dead play. So another flag to bring them back. Not what Texas A&M needs in this game as they'll have a minute and 40 to get something on this board. Florida is receiving the ball in this half, so Aggies, they really need to put a point on this board here. I'm going to check the stream again to see if anything's going wrong, which is not looking smooth there. Well, never mind. I might need to put my guys back to see. So the ball is going to be snapped. There's another flag on the field, trucking. It's a running back as he picks up a short gain. Won't get much on there as It's going to be another flag on the Aggies. So bringing them back all the way to the 29-yard line. My Wi-Fi is not doing so well right now. That's the main cause. So the ball's going to be line squeeze towards the right side. As he overshots the receiver. I guess it wasn't line screen. I think that would be a replay. So excuse me for not seeing the scoreboard. That's just team media. Looks like they're going to try kicking the fans here. I still can't see the scoreboard. Team respect. Give me a second, y'all. All right, there we go. Just fixing some things. The ball is going to be snapped. Dropping back. The quarterback, he throws it towards the left side. It's going to be incomplete. Too cold. Forcing the incompletion. That gives Texas A&M a 4th and 24. I'll settle for a field goal here. And which they're not going to, as it looks like. I think they're going to want to try and go for this as offense stays on the field, in which they are. Jumping back as the quarterback, Cody. No flags off the snap this time as he has pressure coming in. Just getting the blocks off his old line as he scans the field, dropping all the way back to Gator territory. Excuse me, not Gator territory, all the way back to their territory as he throws it deep towards the left side, chucking it, and it's going to be caught! Diving for the catches the receiver, and Aggies score off of a hail! So they finally get on the board, and that is exactly what they needed. I mean, they have world-class receivers on this team, so in my opinion, if they're going to win this game, they might just have to throw it up. Because on that play, Gators' defense was all over that. It's just that making a hell of a catch is Texas A&M's receiver, and they can make it a one-score game with this two-pointer, and that is if they get it. So scoring off of the 24 is Texas A&M. 4th and 24, that is. So it's going to be whistled here. Still waiting for a snap, as it is going to be snap. Dropping back is Cody. Rolling left. Scanning the field as the D-line starts to come in, throwing it towards the left side. He's going to be caught. Excuse me, not going to be caught. It's going to be picked off. So it's going to be no good, and it's going to be a two-score game. So with 1 minute and 35 seconds left, Florida is going to keep a 10-point lead. Aggies finally getting on the board. So Gators will have a chance to score on this next drive. Aggies is going to have to lock them up before the half as Florida will shoot the ball. If Florida does score on this drive, that would be great for them. Let's see. As Aggies having a lot of men on the field right now. Poor management. That's going to be whistled here. Just going to be kicked off. Looks like it's a high kick. And it's going to be taken out. As it looks like this is Gia. He's going to be taken down. Absolutely getting stuffed right behind the 30-yard line. They spotted past the 30. And now give him a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Just between the hashes of the 32. It's going to be whistled here. Texas A&M defense motioning across the field. Doesn't look like they're ready. As Florida gets a snap off. No D-line to rush him as the quarterback could keep it here. Doesn't decide to. Looks right. Throws it right. It's going to be picked off. Throwing it straight to the DB. It's Tylen jumping the route. He's still up on his feet. He has a convoy of blockers. He's still on. As he's going to be taken down all the way to Gators territory. Texas A&M, exactly what they needed. They could make it a 3-point game with a touchdown here. As they will have the ball at the 35-yard line. First and 10 for the Aggies. As the whistle's going to be blown, we wait for the snap here. Looks like Aggies are trying to get some men off the field. I mean, as an 80 myself, it is hard when it comes to players. Players, they just love, they really want play time. As the ball is going to be snapped, they just get a player off the field. As the ball's going to be thrown quickly towards the left side. It's going to be caught. Really good with one hand. It's the receiver as he trucks the man. He's still up on his feet. Cutting out to the left side. It's going to be taken down all the way inside the 10. That gives him a 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. Aggies starting to find their key options on offense. Looks like that Florida left side is wide open, in which Cody keeps connecting to his receiver over there. With 52 seconds left in the quarter, Aggies are in a position to score. As the whistle is blown, we wait for the snap. Ball's going to be Diaz to the running back. Off the snap. It's going to be taken down short of the line of scrimmage. Florida all over that. Aggies try and run it again, in which it does not work. Setting him up at the 10-yard line, losing 2 yards. 2nd and goal. 30 seconds left there. Well, under 30 as the quarterback drops back. Now receiving pressure. It throws it towards the left side. It's going to be caught. Touchdown, Aggies. 2 possessions. They cash in the pick, and they score. And if they get this 2, they can cut it down to a 2-point lead, as there's now 21 seconds left there. A&M back in business. And in a blink of an eye, it is a 4-point game. A&M finding their rhythm. Cody looking accurate. This game, as it looks like it is my Wi-Fi, so I guess I'm not lagging. So I'll put the graphics back to automatic for the ones who just like to see the stadium. As the ball's going to be snapped, here dropping back as Cody rolling towards the left side. He throws it towards the left side. It's going to be caught, but not caught by the A&M receivers. It's going to be picked off. So it stays a 4-point game. But the Aggies becoming a threat here in this second quarter, scoring 2 touchdowns. They're going to kick it off. Florida's going to have 21. Aggies is going to have to stop them here if they don't want them to get any more points on the board. If Gators can get in field goal range, they will have a shot at a field goal. So far this game looking pretty good. A&M still trying to find their way to come back in this game, as they have 2 men AFK on the field. We have 1 just on the ground, as you can see. Florida not capitalizing on offense. Their quarterback Gio just throwing it straight to the DB as he underthrew his receiver. He had a receiver burning. Again, he underthrew it, which costed them the pick. Florida's defense not reacting quickly to the quick passes by A&M as the ball can be kicked up high here. Sky kick is going to be taken out here. Still not picked up, as it finally is. He could get out is the receiver. They ladder it towards the right side. He chucks a man. He's still loose on his feet. Trickery here from Florida as they have one man to beat. He hurdles him. He's still up. He's going down the sideline, getting out of bounds, in which he does not get out of bounds in time. In which it might be 1 second on the clock. Why is there 5 minutes on the clock? So they do get 1 second on the clock as it's not under review. So I'm gonna take a break here. Please stick around here on VRSN. Again, this is the Fiesta Bowl here and the UCFL Season 1 playoffs. Excuse me for being muted here. I'll hit you off another report here. Yeah, 19-12 is Florida as they go into the second half. I did not know I was muted this whole time. Excuse me for that. Man, if I'm going to stream, I need to make sure I'm all over that. But yeah, we will have a halftime report shortly as he'll be right back once again. Two of these teams' quarterbacks absolutely going haywire towards the end of the second half. Florida's quarterback, Gio, looking sharp in his first two possessions, which put him up by a lot. Florida's defense looked great early, but they could not capitalize on the Texas A&M's first two or final two drives right before the half. I mean, Texas A&M, talk about them coming back into this game. I mean, they still got a shot here. Florida on their last drive going to kick a field goal, which gave him the 7-point lead just before half. Cody did not start off great in this game, in which he finally found his rhythm towards the end of the second half. So that is your halftime report as we now wait for the kickoff. Florida won the toss, so they'll receive in this half. So let's see what Florida has to offer. Will they fix their mistakes off of the two turnovers they had? So the ball is going to be kicked off all the way to the end zone. And it's going to be taken out, and which is going to be handed off for some reason. So the return's going to make a move, getting up to the 20-yard line at the 21, which will set him up a 1st and 10. Florida's quarterback, Gio, not looking too shabby in the first half. Man, my Wi-Fi is actually tripping right now. So let's see what they can do here. As they try and this ball's be Diaz up the middle by his running back, and he's gonna truck it up all the way inside the 25. That'll get him to the 27. Gives him a second and 3. Picking up 7 on the carry is their running back. Whistle's blown here as we wait for the snap. It's gonna be re-blown. So it's gonna be flag on Texas A&M. It's gonna be too many men. So that'll bring Florida up by 5, which will give them the automatic first down. So quiet. You start this game. I mean, I really don't have much to say. Florida's receivers making a ton of great catches in this game. I mean, that's something I could talk about. They haven't done much with the run game. The run game has been solid, picking up like about 7 yards per carry or 5. So the ball can be snapped, dropping back. Is the quarterback, Gio, rolling right. As he steps up the sideline, throws it towards the right side. It's going to be caught. Finds a receiver just between the linebacker as he's going to get towards the sideline, tucking it, throwing it backwards. It's a live ball. It's a fumble. There's an A&M receiver back there. He scoops it up. He is going to take his way to the end zone of a crazy carom in A&M. It's going to kick this down to a 1-point game. Might be X-Lone. Let's see what they'll call it. They say he's down. So that will definitely be not a touchdown. So I don't know what went down there. I mean, seriously. So Florida will be set up inside Aggies territory at the 44-yard line. Bro, why is it so laggy, dude? Bro, my Wi-Fi. What is happening? So Boston's now dropping back as the quarterback. Rolling right. Dropping back once again. Gets towards the sideline, steps up in the pocket. He has a receiver towards the middle. He finds him. It's going to be caught. One-handed catch, diving for his receiver. Gets them all the way down inside the 10. Gives him a first and goal at the 3. Florida getting some big plays and huge chunk of yardage. So, no disasters this drive as they're set up to score at a 2. So the whistle's going to be blown here. I mean, talk about Gio throwing it right in the middle. Ball's going to be thrown faded towards the right side. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to look for his receiver. I mean, he had a slight little edge of the DB there, in which the quarterback kind of overshot him. Could not reel it in. Second and goal here for the Gators. Wait for the snap here. Ball's going to be to the running back. He throws it. Bro, yeah, this X-Lone is actually crazy. I have no idea what is going on. What is happening here? The server is locked, so I have no idea what is going on right now. So loading my graphics will not help. So let me just check those out. Automatic. So Florida will redo it down. A lot of X loan. These fast few plays. Man, the stream quality is horrible right now. Yeah, I do wonder like what my Wi-Fi speeds are, bro. 'Cause this is horrible. I apologize for the ones watching the stream right now. This is so bad. Three minutes left here in the quarter. We still wait to see what is going on. Referee trying to fix the issue with the X loan. So while we wait, I'll go on commercial break. I'm gonna try and see if I could possibly fix the stream. I mean, Wi-Fi. Oh well, actually, never mind. We're not going to break. It's finally blown. It's gonna be line screen for the left side, but swat it down. So that'll be a 3rd and goal. The DB may have PBU that. So that was definitely not an X loan. Looks like a possible jump there on the D line. Possible offsides, which it will still not be called. Also, he's not running up the middle. So QB draw, absolutely getting stuffed right behind the line of scrimmage. It is a loss of yards. 4th and goal. So Florida having the 4th and goal now. They need a score here. Quarterback dropping back. Can't find any receivers. Has one towards the corner. Doesn't throw it. Still drops back. Still scans the field. Now receiving pressure. D-line starts to come up on him. Throwing it towards the right side. It's going to be picked off right in the end zone. That might be a touchback, in which it will be. Texas A&M getting the ball back. And they have a chance to put this to a 1-point lead. Great play there, jumping the route as a receiver. Number 8 right here. I have no idea who that is. I'm going to try and see if I could. And that is Future getting the interception. So that'll give Texas A&M the ball at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Exactly what A&M needed. Off of the 4th down. Getting the pick. An absolute great play by the DB, which he dove for the ball. A&M is in business. Or are in business. There's a flag on the play. Holy, bro. This stream is mad laggy, bro. So it's going to be, I have no idea what the call was, actually. So all I know is they'll be moved back 5, and now I'll give them a 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line now. 2 minutes left here in the quarter as quarterback Cody drops back. Starts to scan the field as he's now receiving pressure. He's going to have to throw it quickly. He has to make the decision. Pressure's coming in. Still not being taken down. As the ball's going to be swatted down. And that will be incomplete. That'll give A&M a 2nd and 15. So luckily, A&M just not getting sacked. Pressure was coming in. Cody risking it there. I mean, I'm throwing it away at that point. You just cannot risk those, especially when you get out of interception. So again, that's going to be the 2nd and 15 as the whistle's blown here. Under 10 on the play clock as the ball's going to be snapped. Throwing back is Cody. He has a receiver getting right off the DB. And when she comes back, throwing it towards the middle. Cody is going to be caught by 90K Banzo as he makes a move, getting to the outside. He has a convoy of blockers getting towards the sideline. He's still up on his feet. Getting blocks as he's going to be taken down all the way inside Gators territory at the 46-yard line. Sets him up huge. 1st and 10. So great play with our receiver making the catch and finding his way into open field. Under 2 minutes here left in the quarter now. As time is running on the clock. Under 6 on the play clock as the ball is finally going to be snapped. Rolling right, dropping back is Cody. Scans the field, throwing it towards the middle again. Risky throw there. Just throwing it under his receiver, not able to jump the route is the Gators DB. That gives him a 2nd and 10. So Texas A&M is going to take that as you cannot afford throwing that type of pass, especially when you have this big of an opportunity to tie the game. Dropping back is Cody as he rolls left. Still scans the field, throwing it at Quimback, and which is going to be caught. Just catching it, getting inside the 45 to the 41-yard line. I'll give Aggies a 3rd and 5. Just inches away from the 40. With under a minute here left in the quarter. As it'll soon be 4th here. As this game starts to come close to its end. Dropping back is Cody. Throwing it towards the middle, which this receiver was not ready for that play. It should now be a 4th and 5 for the Aggies. Costly there as it looked like his receiver was wide open, just not able to make the catch, not reacting quick enough. And they're going to go for it. So we wait for the snap here. Shocking that Aggies are just happen to be down and is in a 4th down situation in this game. I just wouldn't see them in a situation. Dropping back is Cody rolling left. He starts to scan the field. Receiving pressure. As a receiver towards the left side. He throws. It's going to be picked off. Jumping the pick is the DB. Pioneered. Getting the pick in Florida. Getting the back-to-back turnovers. Sets them up at the 35-yard line. With 26 seconds left in the quarter. Cody throwing a risky pick. And that may have taken away some votes after this game. QB of the year is really now into conversation. As the Gators are going to have a 1st and 10. Also going to be stopped. Diaz to the running back. Towards the middle as he's going to pick up a short gain. Not getting much on that carry. Probably 3 yards on that. So I'll be a 1st and 7. I mean a 2nd and 7. A 2nd and 7. All right. Four minutes left in the quarter as the time ticks down. Can they get a snap off? They will not. So Gators go up in the 4th quarter. Still up by 7. No one scoring. in the third. So it's now or never. It's fourth quarter here in the Fiesta Bowl. 1 quarter to decide who will get a spot in a national championship. Who will face Miami? It's a live ball, missnapped. Dropping back as a quarterback, but O-line absolutely shredding. Throwing it deep towards the left side. Has a receiver. Is going to be caught. Wide open is TD. Too cold as he makes the move. Still up on his feet. He gets to the outside. He has a one blocker. He has 1 minute beat. Can he get there? Dives. Touchdown, Texas. Touchdown, Gators. Oh, my God. I can't believe I actually miscalled that. I can't believe I miscalled that. That would have been, oh, my God. I can't believe I miscalled that. Oh, my goodness. Touchdown Gators, y'all. Touchdown Gators. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. How did I even? Yeah, I'm just not feeling it, bro. This voice is something, bro. I'm just not feeling it. How did I just? Oh, my goodness. Gators scoring as they cash in the pick, in which they now get a 13-point lead here with 4 minutes left in the quarter. Aggies defense in shambles, still not being able to lock up as they throw a fade towards the left side. It's going to be swatted down, which they'll not get the 2-pointer. So Aggies defense, after an interception before that drive, not looking the way they were as the stadium got removed. Okay. So that will remove lag issues, as there's been many complaints of it. Well, I have nowhere to sit here now. So it's going to be kicked off to A&M. I mean, chances for the Aggies to tie the game, but losing those chances by throwing risky passes, in which it's going to be a 1st and 10 for them at the 25-yard line. So the ball finally gets clean off the field. Aggies need to get a score here. If they don't, Florida could run out the clock and steal this victory. But Aggies still trying to fight back in this game. They have a lot still in them. As Cody gets a snap off as he drops back, receiving pressure right off the snap, throwing it towards the right side. As a receiver, it's going to be caught by YPC Red as he trucks man inside the 35. Gets past the first down. Now give him a 1st and 10. Had his receiver short, which no DB got on that. Looks like I hit the deep. Couldn't get on that quickly as the ball is going to be snapped. Right off the blow. Dropping back as Cody. There is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call will be. Won't be called dead. Might be a free. Like I said, my Wi-Fi, bro. I don't even know what to think no more. Excuse me. For the ones watching the stream, I had to rejoin. Maybe with the new Wi-Fi I just put in. Hopefully that will fix things. As the ball is going to be snapped, dropping back is Cody. Hopefully the stream is still running as it is. Cody rolling right as he throws it deep. I missed the play. He has 3 receivers, 3v1. It's picked off. Making the interception over a 3v1 is the Florida defender. And with 3 minutes left, up by 13, They get the ball back, and it looks like Florida could seal this win. Absolutely crazy in this game. I mean, I would have never thought one day Florida would be competing with A&M, which they are. They think that they have a better shot at Miami as the ball is going to be snapped. Dropping back, rolling left is Gio. As he starts to scan the field. Still dropping back. He steps into the pocket, throwing it towards the middle. Has a receiver absolutely fitting it in the middle. There's a flag on the play, but forced out by the DB. DJ. That's going to be incomplete. But the call is a DPI, so that'll bring them up by 5 yards, which will give them a 1st and 5. 3 minutes and 13 seconds left here. Florida shocking the server once again. Rolling right is Gio. Has the receiver towards the middle. Doesn't decide to throw it towards the right side. Absolutely wide open is AJ. He goes down the sideline. And it looks like he's going to have a clear path to the end zone. Touchdown Gators. And they might have just found a spot in his national championship as he laterals it backwards. That might be a live ball. Was it past the goal line? What will the call be? Being cocky for some reason is the Gators player. I have no idea what the call. I don't have no idea what the call is. In which you're going to mark it short of the goal line, so Gators will not score. Excuse me for the call. Being cocky was the defender. I mean, was the Gators receiver, AJ. And if Gators score here, they can seal this win. It's going to keep up the middle as Gio just walks in. Gators may have just found their way into the national championship as the Aggies will forfeit 31-12 here as the Florida Gators are your Fiesta Bowl champions. As we will have a trophy presentation shortly. A&M's amazing season ends as the number 6 Florida has an amazing run during his postseason to get them into the championship. They will go at it again with Miami. And they're having issues with the scoreboard. But, yeah, we'll go on commercial break. We'll be right back as we will have the trophy presentation soon on VRSN. we are back here as the Gators are Fiesta Bowl championships, and they moved their way into the playoff. The national championship. I'm going to try and get a photo here. We will have Cody and DJ go down, just getting short of the championship game. Gators really have something to prove now. And Miami, I would say they have to be aware of this team. I mean, the Gators looked absolutely amazing in this game. As I'm going to try and get a flick here. No one, just have some AFK players on stage. All right, got the flick. But yeah, here we are. And yeah, that'll be it from VRSN. So we're going to take out the rankings again. The number 6 Gators finding their way into the national championship game. I mean, who would have expected the last seed in this playoff bracket would find their way playing the number one Miami once again. So Trooper is definitely gonna have to change some things when it comes to the national championship field. I know that. And that'll be it from VRSN. Your final score is about, what was it? 31-12. Gators find their way in a championship. This is VRSN coming to an end of the stream. I hope you guys have a nice day, and for more broadcasts, tune in next time and subscribe to all VRSN channels. Follow us on Twitch. We'll be doing some streams there, and that'll be it.